Fire, 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 fire.
Okay, cousin fucker context, chat. Oh boy. Okay, what is this? Ex-boyfriend of Twitch streamer Catalina exposes her of cheating on him with her blood cousin, chat. Not her second, third cousin removed. Her actual blood cousin. Let's watch. This is the context, okay?
My fucking girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. See, shit like this ain't even funny because I wouldn't have even wished this on my worst enemy. Who the fuck prayed on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? Now, I'm not gonna drop no names or anything,
Jesus
but y'all know
Christ.
who she was. You know, I posted with her, you know, obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I pay all the bills in this
You pay for everything?
motherfucker, bro.
What?
That's to cheat on me with her blood cousin, bro. So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with, and it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin.
And that's like actually like kind of an insane excuse. It's like, oh, well, it's family. Like maybe we're talking about my grandma or something, right? Oh my god.
But it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like I thought it was on some normal ass shit. Like, you know, like I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together. That every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her
She's a
talking
hoe,
through
man.
FaceTime. So that was like a red flag.
Who the fuck talks on FaceTime while showering? I've never done that. Who the fuck does that?
So I walked near that restroom, like this is my restroom, then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom, the doors are locked, which is also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with and why are you talking about yams? So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a
No, he has the same litter box I do. Actually, he's got the fancier one. It has a camera in it. Look at the top. It has a little camera. I don't have that.
Box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
And it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit. And I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams.
Oh, yams is like her ass or something. Yeah, okay, I wasn't following. I was like, what the fuck is yams?
I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just
her ass. Yams is booty. Okay, okay.
Bro, I was like, damn, it's GG's. She just cheated on me. But that's not how it ended.
What a hoe, man.
Because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was gonna try to play victim. So I walked up to her room. I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room and then I locked my door and that's when she started banging on my door saying,
oh shit.
My phone.
No matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck up our bond. Fave cuz. If we go through a breakup. Wait, but you're not. What? We can't have hidden resentment once people get in the next relationship or anything. What the fuck? They're actually just like fucking. Yeah, now we know why he's her favorite, yeah.
Okay, I have clothes on. Can you open the door, please? Hello?
What? What is that?
Hello?
Oh, it's like a reply. Okay, I don't have an iPhone, so.
Kenneth!
Kenneth! Oh no,
Hello?
Kenneth, bro.
Kenneth! Please!
Like, I be thinking this shit isn't gonna go nowhere. Not cause neither of us don't want it to, but because it can't, and that be fucking me up like on some. I really wish we just weren't cousins.
Please, open the door. Let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you really are fucked up in the
Can
head.
we talk, please?
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
Oh
I'm
my
good off
god.
you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk
And it is his house. You're literally cheating in front of him in his house.
to you, please? Kenneth, please.
Oh my
please,
God.
Let's talk first. If this is it, let me just talk to you.
No, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you, though.
I feel like I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. I'm gonna be sick, bro. I'm actually gonna be sick. This is fucking blood cousins, like first cousin type shit.
Can we have a conversation?
I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro. And
By the way, I didn't even know iPhones could do this. You can do this wipe shit where it like hides the message and shit.
Can we have a conversation?
I went through her notes.
I didn't know how you
went
could
through
do that
everything,
on
bro,
the
and
iPhone.
I've seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages. And
What
there
the
was a bunch
fuck?
of weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about boyfriend material, saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying
Oh, Kenneth being him,
all
yeah.
types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro,
Poor
I wanted
Kenneth,
to crash
bro.
out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail, and you know.
Yeah,
I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna.
You're a good
I'm
boy.
not gonna crash out.
That's
over it,
right.
bro. But it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like
No
I
shit, I'd be
literally was throwing up.
fuming.
I'm not gonna lie. You could ask all my homeboys. I was calling them. I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Every.
And you know what? I can't even blame him. I cannot even blame him at all.
Thing I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick, bro. So yeah, once
Yeah.
I found that shit out, bro, I ain't gonna my phone. I took pictures of everything. I wish I scrolled some more, but you know, I like once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her,
What?
text messages.
I feel you. I think I am in deeper too because every time I think of the future, I always picture you in it. That is so damn cute. Bro. They think this is some fucking Romeo and Juliet type shit.
Everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny.
Oh,
lie to me.
hell
It's all on my
no.
phone. I gave her her phone back. I told her she had to go.
I'm so sorry, Kenneth.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You gotta face that. You gotta go.
This is something that I only did recently.
This is something I only did recently.
Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And I cared for you a lot.
Bro, that does not sound like crying to me. I seen some crying, dude.
Know that. I'm sorry, babe.
I don't care.
She's forcing it.
We used to have a close relationship since we was young. And I think, like, I'm so mentally fucked up shit. I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young. Because
Psychological shit.
puberty, like, we were, like, really close to where, like, some of our family members would notice it. And once I was already having my doubts. And you know, with you, you've always been
She's only upset because she has to go get a job and then go live with her bum ass cousin, probably.
different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
so, what's that opportunity?
So you fuck your cousin.
So you fuck your cousin. She's like,
So you fuck your cousin.
holy shit, dude.
You need help, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
she's
hell.
not with me anymore. We're not with each other no more. But it's just like, bro, hey, all my young bulls out there, bro, learning experience, you can't trust these girls no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't trust boy best friends. You can't trust
She's a
cousins.
baddie,
You
bro.
can't
She
trust
really
brothers.
is. Dude, she's a fucking crazy bitch, man. Holy. Dog just read her messages, this Twitch streamer, blah, blah, blah. Wait, is this a video or something?
Me and my cousin,
L story, yep, get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had a thing going. But, like, it was kind of one-sided, though. It was more so me. But, like, I remember, like, I had a big crush on because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and, like, my hormones are a little bit, like...
So you basically slurping glorping on his day. Yeah.
Peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. It's true, I know I'll never lose you. Yeah, my cousin. Bucket list. Not on face. Eat off body. Sex tape. Head job spitting in mouth. Handcuffing tripod public quick. Bro, what the fuck? Movie something? I don't even know what this word is. Bro, why do you have a notepad of like freaky shit you wanna do? Movie fuck? Oh, movie fuck. What the fuck is movie fuck? What, you fuck during a movie? What the fuck? Common cousin activities. Yeah! Yeah, where's the normal bucket list? Like, I don't know, go to the 7 wonders of the world. What the fuck is this? This is a 7 deadly sins. Yeah, get some help. Oh my god.
Girlfriend?
It's fucking sick. What is this? Oh my god, she made a video. Yeah. I haven't watched this. I just commented on the Twitter post. I was like, bitch, you fucked your cousin. Oh my god. Alright, chat, I'm ready. What is this? This is called My Truth. Where's the ukulele?
Everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me.
Where's the
First
ukulele?
And foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed.
Okay.
I did a lot
sorry
of things
I fucked my
that
cousin.
I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did it.
How can you be in a dark place when you don't have to work and everything's being paid for? Like, no offense, I feel like it's kind of not... Like, yeah, you can be sad, but like, you're not in that bad of a position, bro.
I did. I have to own up to what I did, and I have to take accountability.
Put the fries in the bag, that's right.
And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's
more to me fucking my cousin. Okay, let's hear it.
Lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear.
Okay, but why are you shared by who? Who the fuck are your friends that like share notes that say "nut on your face," huh?
I did not have any sexual intercourse with
guys. I didn't have weed in my underwear drawer.
There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't.
She really do be sounding like Bill Clinton,
and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family...
Who cares about your relationship with your mother? You fucked your cousin! What's your mom gonna do with you?
Does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic.
Bro, who cares,
I also want to make it
man?
clear that any cousin or
Jesus
stepbrother or any
Christ.
content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly.
Okay, so
While I understand the streaming business and the
don't tell me like he was having thoughts and then you hopped on his dick or something. What the why is this relevant at all, man?
need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else.
What's this got to do with you fucking your cousin?
I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes,
I'm sure some of y'all, like, I don't know, man. Some of y'all had thoughts, but did you, like, think to yourself, like, I should go fuck my cousin afterwards, though? I'm good.
That doesn't give you or anybody else the right to...
He saved my life, chat. He saved my life.
Create false allegations about somebody's mental health.
Why
Throughout
not?
all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school.
And you got to sit on your fucking booty while he paid for everything. Like, I get you felt like that, but didn't you just say also that you had a good relationship with your mom? You could have gone and asked for help. Yeah, like, he amused me, so I cheated. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking good reason to cheat. You're right.
21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring
Where's the text messages? Where's the videos?
I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Where's the proof? I'd like some proof, please. Text messages, anything, please.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues.
Recording.
He would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach...
But he didn't punch you, he punched things, okay? Again, I just want proof. Maybe he punched a wall. Where's the picture of the wall being punched?
Me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Oh no.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was
very interesting that there's no evidence of you talking about it in text messages or like anything brought up in the past. Like, didn't go to the police. Could have done something. Anything.
Very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides.
So where's the hospital record of you going to the hospital if it hurt so bad? Like, I can't imagine. It's like the inside of yourself getting cut, huh?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Okay.
After all this
That's
abuse,
very graphic.
I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
To accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
Okay. That's good. You left. Now what?
Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
His anger issues is writing to you a lot? I thought anger issues means like punching your wife or something. Or I don't know, like doing something like actually physical, like what are we talking about?
I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex
interesting.
often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all,
but you stayed with him. Yeah, but you still stayed with him since you're 18, and what are you, like 20, 21? Yeah.
These gestures,
interesting.
I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and
so I fucked my cousin.
Therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't want to be like fucking harsh. Okay, I'm a fucking saint. I've never in my life taken a video of me crying. Never in my life, even when I was in middle school. What the fuck?
I'm losing my mind, bro. Like, I just need to listen.
Is she in like a restaurant? Who's talking in the background? Is it her family?
I get help from other people in my life.
It's a plane? You're crying on a plane?
Maybe therapy.
Jesus. Okay. I mean, she's right.
Like, I think like a lot of stuff that's been going on, like in my life, like.
Okay.
I need to stop.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. This is so like non-descriptive.
Okay.
I just kind of want to pour everything out.
She's in a McDonald's. I don't think it's a McDonald's. I don't hear the McDonald's noises.
My life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
What are we saying?
At all. But
dude, she doesn't even name him for context. It's all just like blubbers. I'm sad. Blubbers. Fucking. What the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah, I need help in that sense.
Talking about how she needs therapy? Shut the fuck up.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand.
What about fucking your cousin?
The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer.
Being mentally ill doesn't mean you have to go out and fuck your cousin, though. I don't know, bro. There are plenty of mentally ill people that don't fuck their cousins.
Depression is a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past—
Yeah, fucking your cousin is pretty self-destructive behavior. Hopping on his dick.
Last few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only
That's
reason
sad.
I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being.
Okay.
I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me.
Okay.
And I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Jesus Christ, holy fucking yapperoni.
There in my own personal journey, I've been very motivated
Who
to advocate
cares?
for better resources and more attention given to these people.
Yeah,
to assist
yeah,
them
great.
in getting
What-
the proper help.
What
that they
about your
need.
cousin,
I
man?
understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days.
Your ex
I
seems
do
to get
believe
deserved
that
being cheated
bringing
on.
all of this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back
You opt out of privacy when you hop on a stream. Sorry, I know, it sucks.
to the internet at all. I understand. What
Fucking
I did
his cousin.
is undoable.
Sorry,
It's
she needs
terrible,
privacy.
And I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't
We're
even
struggling not to fuck their cousin. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Queen.
know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love, because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still
Oh my
here to
god,
support
what a
me,
fucking
thank
nothing
you. If
burger,
not,
man.
That's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is
My
experience
truth.
and the things
Yes!
that I went through in my
Yes!
relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
So basically, me sad, me boyfriend allegedly abused me. Wah. Please feel bad for me. I didn't fuck the cousin though. No, she didn't bring it up at all. God damn. All this talk should nothing? Yeah, I know. And then just a bunch of fucking screenshots that like ambiguously may or may not mean that she's being abused, in a video of her crying. I don't know, man. Sounds like a skill issue. Watch the boyfriend response. Oh, okay, yeah. Did he respond 12 hours ago? Look at the down dudes. 24K! Uh-oh, stinky down dudes. That's not good. Not a lot of people like fucking their cousins, huh? Go check it out. Go give it a down dude, bro. Oh, shit, dude. It's 30 minutes. I watched this Twitter post. Someone linked it. Candace responds. Okay. This is it. This is 10 minutes instead of 30. I don't know.
out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished. So
You're
apparently,
done.
Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies.
True.
So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bro. Hell nah. Alright?
True,
So
King,
the
true.
demon has dropped the video, My Truth, for whatever fucking reason.
I mean, if you fuck your cousin, you're kind of a demon, bro.
It has 2.8 thousand likes. Are sick in the head. Let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did.
should have sped it up
I want
too,
to start off by
bro.
apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed.
I'm just gonna skip forward to when he's talking. Hold on. Here we go.
Reputation saver that you wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh.
I have to own up to what I did.
Please
I have to take
help me.
accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and I did not have information and I would like to clear up.
It was a shared note, bro.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, you opened it. You opened that bitch.
Apple phones, you share a note to somebody, you collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's
No.
a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro.
Nut on face.
Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
In any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months.
Yeah, me
which
when
is
I
completely
lie, bro.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like, I
Yeah,
don't
we
even know
saw
the age,
this.
to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story yap get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me.
Yeah, I was hopping on his dick and I was like,
But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this because we were best friends. And at the time,
What
being
the
best friends with a
fuck?
guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that. Me and my ex were involved
she said it herself, man. She said it herself.
in a toxic and abusive relationship. The relationship was built.
I met him when I was
Just graduated high school and he was 21. There's two sides to every.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college and I just turned 21 and I was literally a junior in college, okay? Now, I don't even know why that, like you trying to make it seem like I was, like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro, like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the
Yeah, the
focus, but,
predator.
bro, stop it, bro. It's not gonna
It's
work.
on
bro.
purpose.
Because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes. These soulless, evil eyes, and just...
He's so valid for that. I'm not gonna lie. Calling her fucking evil and demonic. She fucking cheated on him, bro, with his cousin, with her cousin.
see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, they emailed her talking about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they made
it and put it through ChatGPT.
orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo.
Say wallahi. Mashallah, she's taking a shoe thrown at her head right now.
Yo, hold on.
Bro.
I ended up with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of this. This girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly.
That makes sense. Look, this makes sense. She was talking about how she wanted to fuck her cousin at 13.
Freaky, but bro, she literally
like a
forced
nympho,
me to drink. I've never drank.
Let me read this. I smoked my last one, smoke half often. I never smoked a full blunt. I smoked a lot without you knowing for it.
I've never drank or smoked in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time, she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence.
She's
always
a
trying
demon.
to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she's seen me, bro.
There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold.
Also, if a guy puts you in a chokehold, you'll get fucking bruises on your neck. If they're doing it like actually like chokehold type shit, I'm talking like holy fuck. You're gonna get like right there, right? You would take pictures of that shit.
Does that, yo, like anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like,
yeah, she doesn't have
like,
any.
how are you saying this with a straight face? This gotta be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So
ironic.
You're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl.
This is why women have a hard time having people believe them, man. Because of bitches like this, man. We're out of snoozes. Ah, man. Ah, shit.
Okay.
I'll try.
Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here
Every single time we
drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk.
Who says that, by the way?
To see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point. Because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you. Because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe.
That's like an actual problem with these people that have like... She's probably a nymphomaniac. She's like a Bonnie Blue type person. Yeah. I think she's like a Bonnie Blue type person. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. Would Bunny Blue fuck her cousin? Probably. All right. What's this harlot's got to say?
I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day.
And me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily,
she can't even make it more obvious, bro.
If this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only...
Maybe she was cheating on him, like, again, this is all speculatory, but maybe she got a cut inside because she was, like, hoeing out too much.
Coming to the light now. I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no.
Unfortunately, some people will.
I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But
Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with
Because they want to bang her next. They want to bite, bro.
the fact that I suffer with depression.
depression. Depression.
Yeah, I'm so sad.
What type of depression makes you send news
The EHO depression.
to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why?
It's the cock depression. She's just so deprived of cock. She needs more.
Do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house,
yeah.
by the way. In the other room, by the way. Door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
God damn, what a hoe, bro. By the way, god damn depression. Yeah, she needs some fucking dick, some cousin dick. God, these people are fucking foul, man. What a fucking absolute creature you have to be. Like, not only is she like an unironic sex pest, she's like actually addicted to like just wanting to bounce on it. Yeah, she's got vitamin D deficiency. Only one thing will fix that itch scratching in my coochie. Addicted. Oh, there's more? Oh, here we go. There's a little clip here.
I just kind of want to put everything out because I'm making great in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was Etz. He basically was a sugar daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah,
cousin shit. Well, we know what cousin shit is now, right?
Hey, this is her friend, but nah, it's Etz. It's her sugar daddy.
Her sugar
You know why?
daddy.
Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that. And because you
Why is this bitch flying everywhere, man? What the fuck?
stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know.
Mod manager, chat. The Shondo prophecy is real, even for VTubers. Mod manager sending her money. Dude, while she's dating this guy who's paying for her, like, everything, essentially, right? Flying to that D? Yeah, she's flying out to Dickville.
Who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side. You just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. But the whole time you was asking me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights,
Holy shit. And she still didn't have enough. She wanted more. This is demonic levels of greed, chat. Demonic levels of greed. It wasn't enough. She needed that attention from... That's 3 we named. So her boyfriend, her cousin, and then her mod manager. There's probably more. Biblical greed, yeah. One more clip, chat. Holy Toledo. Here we go. What is this?
Bitch.
Oh, it's low tier God reacting to it. It's okay.
Well, you want me to convince you as to why you don't want to fuck with me? You want me to fight for something you just tried to end? That's what I'm saying. Like, messages like this, yo, men in here. When a chick try to break up with you, let her.
What is a low tier God to a low tier lawyer, man? He's actually right, though. Let her, dude.
Just let her.
Yeah, fuck her.
And say something real brief. I promise you, that shit will stick. That shit will stick to her until she fucking 50-something years old. She'll always remember you like, oh, damn, I remember fucking with oh my god, I remember I was fucking with this guy when I was like 22. I sent him this big text. This motherfucker, you know, this motherfucker really just said goodbye or.
I love that he's putting on a voice too. By the way, he's 40. He's been through this shit. He's been fighting off his baby mama. This motherfucker knows.
Is that all? And have a great life. And she'll just remember that shit for the rest of her days. These big fucking paragraphs, every time you send a woman these giant paragraphs like this, you give them power. I'm not just talking about her in general, I'm talking about women in general. The longer the paragraph, the more power they have over you mentally because they know they got to you. Always keep it brief. Nothing more than a sentence.
If you tell her like, yeah, okay, cool, bye. See ya. Out the door. Like, I'm not talking, you can say like, I don't know, like this much, maybe. But when you write paragraphs on paragraphs, you know that she knows she's got you hooked.
If you feel like carrying it on, 1 sentence, 2 sentences, 2 sentences too much. All right?
2 sentences too much. Maybe I'm wrong. He knows how to deal with these bitches better than I do. God damn. The legal advice. The lawyer. Oh my god. With this Reyes, dude, he's eloquent as fuck. It's crazy. I didn't know he was 40. I thought he was like 25, maybe 30. I didn't know he was fucking 40. He's been through that shit, man. To your fucking cousin, man. I don't know, bro. This bitch needs to go to an asylum. She's right. She does have mental problems. 42? Yeah, I thought he was like 30. I didn't think it was 42. That's what I'm saying, chat. God damn. Kick rocks to the street. Fuck that bitch. Yeah. Oh, I was 13 and I just really wanted to hop on my cousin's lap and stuff, and you know, the hormones were really high. What the fuck are you saying? Never in my entire fucking life have I thought about that with like any of my fucking siblings, cousins, what the fuck ever. Never in my life. Ew. Ew. Yeah, like she got some fucking problems. She got that lustful, demonic, like succubus demon on her. She's a succubus. Straight out of Mississippi. Yep. Ah, what part of puberty is that? The fucked up kind. Her family knew too. Really? You think so? I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay attention, but religious? No. I think she's just a hoe, chat. You're giving him... Chat, you trying to explain it away is giving her too much credit. Yeah, she's just a hoe. Some girls are like that. She's just a hoe.